What's up, guys? It's Andres from Kickin' Sports. And today we're going to talk about the Champions League. So let's get to it. Finally, first week of Champions League. In my opinion, besides the World Cup, the Champions League is the best thing to watch in European football. The best. Because they're the best clubs in the world, all against each other. Even though lately I've been having a biased opinion towards, certain teams that get favored. But anyways, let's get to it. We're gonna start off with Group A, where Atletico played AS Monaco in France, where they beat them 2-1. Goals by Diego Costa and Jose Maria Jimenez in the first half, and Grand Cyr from AS Monaco. I mean, like I said, Atletico was going to win the group, but they've been in a slump lately. Haven't been able to win a game. This is probably like their first win in a long time. So that group could be even, because I always thought Atletico was going to win the first game, but they're not playing so well, so it's anyone that can get first place in the group. Next, we have Club Brugge versus Borussia Dortmund in Group A as well. So, Borussia won 1-0 in the 85th minute by my boy, Christian Pulisic. I mean, the game was even. They went to Belgium to defend, to, not lose. Because that's the point. When you're an away team, you don't go to win the game. I mean, you do, but you go to not lose. And if you do lose, not by a lot. And that's what Borussia did. And they won. So they have a chance. They have a chance of getting first as well. Monaco didn't play so bad, and neither did Brugge. They all got a chance of getting first. You got to win at home and lose the aways. Not lose the aways. All right, next up we got Group B, where Barca played PSV, where I think Barca won. They won. But it shouldn't have been the score that it was by the way they played. PSV played very great football. Very great. It just wasn't enough. They couldn't defend Messi. Free kick. And Messi was alone twice in the box. I mean, they were beautiful goals, but come on, you gotta do better with defending. But what a goal by Ousmane Dembele. A goal. He took like a defender or two and just smacked it outside the box, top right. What a goal. Then Inter played against Tottenham, where Inter won at home 2-1, which I expected. I mean, Inter's not a bad club. They're both big clubs. And I expected Tottenham to play better. I mean, they were up 1-0 before Inter scored the 2 goals to win the match. But if I was winning 1-0, you have to control that game, You have to slow it down. You have to time manage, touch the ball around. And it felt like Tottenham wasn't doing a great job. So Inter took advantage and ended up winning 2-1, which kudos to them. Next group is Group C, where Liverpool played PSG. Wow, what a game. 3-2 Liverpool won in Anfield in the last minute, the 91st. Goal by Firmino. He had to come in as a sub with an eye injury to save them. I mean, they both played very good. They're top contenders to win the Champions League, in my opinion, especially the way they played. PSG, away from home, played really good. Away from home, really, really good. But Liverpool, they're strong at home. To me, Liverpool has to figure out this Salah thing, because lately it's been looking like he's been upset. He's been acting like everything has to be his way, and that's not good. He's been getting upset at players, demanding more, even though he hasn't done as much as he did last year. It looked like he got upset when Firmino scored in the last minute goal because it wasn't him. I mean, I'm not going to put words in his mouth, but he threw a shin guard or a water bottle straight to the ground when Klopp was celebrating. So they got to fix that, and they'll be good. All right, next week. The next game was Napoli versus Red Star Belgrade, where Napoli tied 0-0 at Red Star, of course. I mean, it's not like Napoli played at home. But that's kind of surprising. I mean, I honestly don't know who Red Star is. No offense to people that go for them. But Napoli's a big club in Italy. They should be winning away from home, or at least scoring away from home with Ancelotti there, at least. But, hey, some teams start slow. You never know. Next up, we got Group D, where Galatasaray smoked Lokomotiv, which is really weird because Lokomotiv is one of the better clubs in Russia. I mean, I know Galatasaray is the best club in Turkey, but they, outperformed them 3-0. Where goal is by Rodriguez, Derdiak, and Inan. Wow. 3-0. And they got a red card, but that was the last few minutes, so it wouldn't have changed the game that much. And then we have FC Porto versus Schalke in Germany, where they tied 1-1. Goals by Embolo and Otavio. The game was even. I mean, I've always known Embolo is a great player. Great. Never take anything away from that. He's just young. You got to be patient. He's going to go to a bigger club. I mean, Schalke is good, but bigger clubs like Man City or Man United are going to pick him up because he's going to improve. All right. Those were all the games from Tuesday. Next up, we got Wednesday, where Group E, Ajax played AEK Athens, where they smoked Athens 3-0. 2 goals by Tagliafico, which, in my opinion, if you're a team, your goalkeeper can't be getting goals from a left back, especially not 2 goals, and the way he scored them. But anyways, Ajax, Tagliafico scored 2, and Van de Beek scored 1. Come on, you gotta pick up that game, AEK Athens, because if their left back is scoring goals like the way he did, I mean, it is a nice strike, but that has to be goalkeeper's hands. Other group was Bayern versus Benfica, where Bayern won 2-0. Goal is by Lewandowski and Renato Sanchez. Renato Sanchez has a really, really, really good place in my heart because since the Euro, I knew he was going to be good. He fell off really bad, which made me sad because he's a good midfielder. He's really good. And here in Bayern, he's picking it up again, and he scored. So hopefully he gets more minutes and starts to play again. They dominated Benfica. They dominated. So, I mean, Bayern, I hope Bayern wins the group because, but at the same time, you never know. Ajax could win one in Bayern or tie. So, that group is a group to watch out for. Next group, we got Group F, where Lyon surprised everyone and beat Man City 2-1. What a game, though. Man City lost, but what a goal by Fekir and Cornet, and then Bernardo Silva, But it wasn't enough. Man City got to play better. They're a big club. They can't lose anymore. They got to show that they can win the Champions League. Then the other teams in their group, Shakhtar Donetsk and Hoffenheim, tied 2-2, where Maicon scored a beautiful goal. But the game was even. The whole game was even. 2-2. That group watch out if Man City doesn't heads up with the other teams as well. Because Man City lost at home. It's not like they played in France. They played in England, which is the worst part. You can't lose in England. Like, something's wrong with you. So you got to pick up your game, Man City. All right, next group we got Group G, where Real Madrid beat AS Roma 3-0. I mean, I already said how I felt about Real Madrid. They help them out in the group stages and in everything. I mean, in the group stages, the refs don't help them. But getting the group they got isn't really the best group in the world, you know. I mean, Roma, no offense, they're good and all, but they're not like top tier. Like other groups, like such as Barca, got Tottenham and Inter in their group. Like one of those are leaving, or Liverpool, PSG, and Napoli. Like one of those teams would have been in the group of Real Madrid. You know, that'd be better, because in their group it's Real Madrid, Roma, Victoria Plzen, and CSKA Moscow. Like, no offense, but if they played against any other team, they're gonna lose. Just like, you know, for example, Young Boys. I mean, it's no offense. Like, I'm not trying to offend people that go for those teams, but it's the truth. They always help Real Madrid, give them kind of like the easier group. So, like, it doesn't matter. So, Real Madrid won 3-0, goal by Isco. Beautiful free kick by Isco. Bale, and a nice goal by Mariano Diaz. The game was alright. I mean, Real Madrid was dominating the whole time. So, I mean, that group, I think Real Madrid's going to get first, but, I mean, maybe they tie or something with Moscow, and, you know, makes it interesting or something. And then, speaking of the other teams in their group, Victoria Plzen tied with CSKA Moscow 2-2. 2 goals by Kremcik for Plzen, and then a goal by Chalov and Vlasic for CSKA Moscow. I mean, didn't watch the game, but the 2-2 sounds like it was pretty even. I mean, it was a penalty in the 95th minute that gave Moscow the tie, so they would have lost. They wouldn't have gotten the penalty. So, just watch out for those teams, you know? Then last but not least, Group H, where Man U massacred Young Boys 3-0 away from home. 2 goals by Pogba and a goal by Anthony Martial. They dominated. I mean, it's not a surprise. You know, Young Boys, they're okay. I saw them play to qualify for Champions League. They're okay, but, you know, Man U has something to prove, so they have to show that they can dominate teams like that. And then the other two teams in their group, Valencia versus Juventus. To me, in my opinion, that wasn't a red card by Ronaldo. I mean, you can't take that away from him. Like, I get that he was mad and they tried to pick him up from the hair, but he didn't. So, you can't do that. I mean, he didn't even elbow the guy in the foul. I think it was Murillo. He flopped. So, in my opinion, they're taking that away from Ronaldo. I mean, you can't do that to a player. It, like, this motivates them. So, but anyways, Juventus won in Spain 2-0, 2 penalties by Pjanic. So, those were all the teams, and this is how the table is. In Group A, Atletico's in first, tied with Borussia with points in games. Then goes Monaco and Brugge 0-0 points for third and fourth. In Group B, Barca's leading the group, and then entered second by by goal difference. In Group C, Liverpool's in first, and Red Star Belgrade is in second because, you know, they played at home with Napoli, so Napoli's in third. Then we got Galatasaray with Group D in first, and Porto in second. Then we got Ajax in Group E with Bayern in first and second. In Group F, Lyon and Hoffenheim are first and second. And in Group G, Madrid's in first, of course, and then Moscow's in second. And Group H, Man U's in first by goal difference over Juventus, who's in second. So those were the groups in Champions League. Hope you have a great day, guys. Like and subscribe. I'm out.